Hey, what's going on guys? The Broken Machine here today, bringing you a short guide on how to not suck at Black Ops 3. First, let's not talk guns, we gotta talk playstyle. A lot of people are playing this game, they're running about, they have no idea what they're doing. With the new addition of abilities in Black Ops 3, such as the thrust jump, wall running and sliding, it can be easy to be tempted to use them at all times. What you gotta do is use them sparingly. You don't want to get caught on a wall, boosting up to a spot, or sliding out in the open. And take note, whenever you use your thrusters, you show up on the minimap. You don't want that too often either. Use them when it makes sense. For example, at the start of the round, or sliding out of gunfire, stuff like that. Use them wisely. Secondly, you need a basic understanding of how the maps work. Generally, they're all 3-lane systems, so you get the outside lanes and the middle. Generally, you want to be going on the outside and cutting into the middle to either flank on your enemies or, for example, in domination, defend a flag or take a flag. As for map control itself and winning more gunfights, you want to be attacking from the sides as much as possible. You want to be treating each area of the map as zones, so clear out a zone, then move on to the next. Get a couple of kills, sit in the corner, take a kill, move to another, or move on is an easy way to get a lot of kills and control the maps. As for gunfights, you generally want to keep moving as much as possible. There's no penalty for not standing still when you aim, unlike games like Battlefield 4. Generally, you want to aim for the chest, headshot if possible if your aim is good, and don't use your thrusters too often. You may be putting yourself at a disadvantage in the air. As you're going around the map, you always want to assume that if there's a spot to hide in, a spot to camp, or a place to poke your head out over and do the head glitch, then someone will be there. Always assume there's going to be someone being there, because generally, there probably is going to be someone there. While you're moving around the map, you want to be aiming down sights around the corners as often as you can. Specifically, you want to be aiming for the next area coming up, or known camping spots or head glitching spots. Try and get to know the map in more detail. Try and find the spots you can counter players from afar and explore the various wall running spots. Often the trickier routes give the higher rewards. For example, here you can flank around the outside of the map and get right behind the enemy. A lot of people are not going to expect this. It's an incredible route. As for weapons, SMGs dominate. Stick a silencer on. Range is reduced, but you'll be able to stay off the minimap, so flanking will be much easier. Assault rifles, they are good, however, until you unlock the stock or quick draw, you tend to want to have to play a more defensive playstyle and not push too often. Perks, well, Ghost keeps you off the minimap, so I definitely advise using that. It is the best perk in my opinion. Sixth Sense shows enemy positions in close quarters on the minimap. The rest are really down to personal preference. Awareness is great for those with headsets. If that's you, I definitely recommend changing your audio to Super Crunch in the main menu. But as for the other perks, it's generally down to personal preference. There isn't much going for some of them. If you're playing like Domination, you want like flak on that. That could be pretty useful. But again, personal preference. Score streaks, keep them low. UAV, counter UAV and the hater are great for showing where your enemies are and keeping you off the enemy's minimap. The higher kill streaks like the mothership can be incredibly hard to obtain and not that rewarding. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. It's very difficult to get. The Talon is incredibly powerful, the Wraith too. The hater is probably the most useful of them all. As for specialists, again, these are down to personal preference. All I would say is use them wisely, don't waste them in empty areas, and remember, like the score streaks, if it's near the end of the round, save them for the next. So if Domination, first round, save them for the next one. So that's the end of the video. Pretty much, you want to ADS as often as you can, take it easy, adjust to each map. Some maps you're going to find a lot of people are rushing around, and the next game they'll play a little more defensively. And that's how Black Ops 3 is. It keeps changing. You're not going to be in the same game. It's not going to feel the same game all the time. So you've got to adjust. And that's pretty much it. If you want to know anything else, let me know. Leave some comments below. I'll check them out. And be sure to check out my nuclear video that I posted the other day. That's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's all for me today. Have a good one. And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.